Any project is constructed using many modules. Some of these modules are interconnected. Changes in one module will affect items in other modules. One of such modules is plumbing and heating modules. These modules are really split into two groups. They are located both in internal finishing works container and in any room. So if you intend to include plumbing and heating works within your project quote and specification, you should always have these groups of modules added to your project. The logic starts with internal works container. In survey you will find two items, one of which is for plumbing. You can set the plumbing parts pricing either by average costs or by itemized parts required. Setting pricing by average costs will set all of the modules within internal work plumbing parts container as not required. I am selecting the pricing by average costs. Let's see what happened. In Build Specifics page, within Plumbing Parts container I can see that all items are hidden, except MDPE Pipes and Fittings module. This module is self-contained, no other module affects any of its items. Also to note, it has its own MDPE Pipes installation labor item. Now I go to one of the heating modules, boiler. I can see there is an average costs of pipes and fittings input with a £200 value. If I go to water cylinder module, I can see average costs of pipes and fittings with indirect cylinder installation input with a value of £150. Note that this amount is specific to currently selected cylinder type. Setting pricing by average costs is useful when I need to generate an initial quote or your plumber supplies his own materials. Let's go now to see what the quote looks like. In the quote plumbing section I can see the boiler installation, with works included and boiler model specified. The total costs are £58,951 including VAT. Now let's check what I have in quantities page. In plumbing parts there are no categories visible, only MDPE pipes. The boiler module shows average costs of pipes and plumbing fittings item, costing £200 as I set. These will be showing in orders page 2, so I will be able to add those to my orders, as an item that I have to source from somewhere else than Tradespal. Now let's go back to survey page and set pricing by itemized parts. Let's check what happened. I can see modules in Internal Works Plumbing category are set to required. If you do not need any of these modules, please remove it from the project. Now then let's go to Build Specifics page. Here, in Waste Pipes and Fittings module I can see many items, which I can select as I see fit and I can set quantities of each item. All other plumbing modules here will also have items that you can select and set quantities. In the boiler module I don't see average costs of pipes and fittings item anymore. And same will be with the cylinder module. Let's check what the quote looks like. The boiler and cylinder sections look the same. And the costs have changed, now it's £58,670 including VAT, by a couple of hundreds of pounds less than before. So very close, but not exactly the same as before. Maybe I haven't set some items quantities within my plumbing parts modules. And finally, let's see change in the quantities page. The plumbing parts modules are visible. Note that all of these items will be now visible in orders page, project supplies section, where I can add all these items to my orders. Hopefully now it's clear how to use plumbing modules within any project.